No! I refuse to allow it. Right, you can go, I guess. Ash Staff can go. Talisman can go. All the Hexweed robes can go. And we'll see if I can just pick up more stuff now. Also, I really should use one of those. Let's go with the Litany to Athene. Yeah, I should have been using that a lot more.
If I must, then I must.
You must. I honestly thought that she had been punted off the edge just then. I legitimately thought she had just been thrown off the side, but it was one of the wolves.
If I must, then I must.
You must. Ouch. Ow. Gold and a longsword that I will simply tear apart.
Anakatos has sealed himself in with the Hyperion, and his silent choir will lay down their lives for him. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beasts and disasters, but nothing like this.
I would definitely classify this as a disaster.
Of course. I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the gods demand it. I know we have the strength we need inside of us, despite his claims. We are worth saving, even if the gods disagree. But Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost.
Can we unseal it another way?
Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power. The cipher must be the key to unlocking the Hyperion, and he has broken it in his plan. But that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know enough about the riddle for us to even try. Anakatos and his silent choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness, Nyxaros. If we need his knowledge, we best start our search there.
Ah, that is on the map. That was the one that we didn't go into.
Nyxaros is one of the many portions of the city carved out, but never raised into the sky. Anakatos and his silent choir use it as a retreat. It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be a shrine of quiet contemplation. Now it is the refuge of Anakatos' silent choir. The complex rests where it was first carved, in the mountains of the Teeth. Be cautious.
Let's be on our way.
Lands.
The amount of writing and voice lines in this game is kind of crazy. Yeah, this game has an amazing amount of lore. Hello. That's right. Group up makes my job so much easier. Thank you. Oh no, they killed the dude that was there. My sadness is significant. I mean, I'll take your gear. I will do great things with them, I promise. Your legacy lives on in me. Right. Okay. Ooh. Histis. We need to go over here, but there is something for us to do there. I see. But the first thing we really need to do is head over to Secundra's camp, I would say. No, let's head up to Idilla. Need to go and sell some things. Now, as much as I'm not worrying about it because I don't need to here. There's some new quests as well. I don't need to care about time. But I do appreciate games that make you. Where it's like, oh, you went and did all the side quests instead of dealing with the rock missile that a mage was about to throw at the city. Well, bully for you. The mage man wasn't wasting time on side quests, and now the city's gone. Live with your failure. I really respect that in games. As much as if it's not there, sometimes I'll try and role play around it, but I'm going to be honest, I am very drawn to just, doing every possible side quest as I can.
Welcome to the Idilla Market,
but I do
Beckon.
very much like it when there are consequences for that sort of stuff. Sell all junk, please. Do you have any primal stuff? No,
Interest you in a freshly honed weapon? Mind the city's edges.
I'll do my best. Actually, I do need to sell things.
The Beckoned. I have potions to offer you.
I don't believe you have... Oh, no, you do. I accept. And I'm going to sell you a stupendous amount of gubbins that I no longer need. Or at least I was planning to. Apparently I won't. No, apparently I really won't. I could sell you some of these, I suppose, the litanies. I won't need the ones to Mithara, that's just healing. Thirodon. Probably get rid of those ones too, and Enodon as well. I'll keep Balin and Lyra.
Beckoned, a great many potions. Be careful out there, Beckoned.
I'll try. Right. Let's go. No, I don't want to go to the Hyperion. We'll go down from the concourse, I think. Actually, I should go and check out the other quest that was up here. But I don't know how much of the game was already finished before they decided to retool for it to be single player. That's a good question, though. Hello.
Ah, yes, the Beckoned. There has been much talk of you recently.
Oh?
I have been hoping to speak with you since I heard of your stay in Idilla. I have a task for you. One no one else in the city can perform. The Hyperion was to be the heart of this city, but it has eluded us for so long. How can we endure without it?
What's the task?
We have a plant in this city, the Evenroot. It was brought with the utmost care from our homeland. There was a special tender for the Evenroot, but he has passed. No colossi but the tender or his heir can care for the plant, so tradition dictates. The heir is en route to our city, but the Evenroot will die if it is not tended, and the heir is weeks away.
But I'm not the tender's heir.
Indeed you are not. No colossi but the heir may complete this ritual. But you are no colossi, are you? I must say, there was no greater relief than when I heard the Beckoned was an outsider.
Like that. Yeah, okay, you found a loophole. I can respect it.
Oh, thank the gods. I have been at my wit's end for days trying to devise some way of appeasing all parties. It has not been easy. To water the Evenroot, you will require spring water from Njordr's font. This water is outside the city, along with the vessel to carry the water. Find this vessel, the amphora, and fill it with water from the font. Then bring the water to the plant and tend it. It is a ceremonial container and part of the Evenroot ceremony. It is kept near Njordr's font. It is a pure, clean mountain spring, named in honor of the god of water. It is the only source we can use when tending the Evenroot.
Very well.
It is located in Njordr's font. Find it and fill it with the spring water.
I shall
Be
do so.
careful outside Idylla.
I will be back. Now, where is this font? Okay, actually in the direction we were going anyway. Good, 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 good. Yeah. What? There is a whirlpool down there that I missed? What? Must be a little cave there. God damn it. Oh. I need to go there now. So there first. Then we go get the amphora. Kobolds, I'm in a rush. So you get to live this time. Be thankful. Oh. No. I'll come back for you. You sneaksy. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Hello. Oh hey, wanted to say thanks for the very pleasant background noise while I work. It's always a joy. I've been surviving work off your YouTube videos for years. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I'm glad to be able to keep you company while you're working. Chat, we've got about 5 minutes until tea break. I think time enough for me to go and kill these kobolds. Then, with my... Oh, my blessing of Athene just ran out. That just sucks. But with the kobolds dead, I will then use Reckoning mode to finish off the troll. And nope. None of your exploding nonsense, sir. Okay, perhaps some. Oh no, the troll is coming my way. No! Oh! My danger sense was triggering. Ah! Nope. Need to kill the kobolds. There we go. Thank goodness I only needed the last one there. Oh, actually, no, I can take you out too. So let's bring you in. No, I'll leave you up there. Oh. Ow. Everything hurts. Okay, you know what? You're gonna die if I don't finish. Oh, you hit me. Oh, you absolute scoundrel, you. Okay, running away. Absolute scoundrel. Disabled my abilities with that attack. I lost my reckoning mode because of it. At least I hadn't already used my experience potion. Hi.
I will crush you, run!
I'd rather you not, if you could avoid it. Yeah, this constantly losing fate whenever I get hit is growing old already. Extreme levels of disapprove. Right, let's go and deal with them. Then we're going to go on tea break. Right. Where are you, troll? Sup? Need to get primal magic triggered. There we go. Oh my lord, you did it again! I hate everything about this. Absolutely everything. Fine, I'll come back later when I've killed something else. You suck, by the way. Just want you to know that. This curse sucks so much. Alright, Histus. Nice and easy. Don't mind me, Histus, just availing myself of your hospitality. Hello.
Who wanders into my camp? What is this? You are far too small to be a colossi.
Very
So
observant,
it's
I see.
true then. The beckoned has come.
You live in this Jotun camp? Tell me
Those
the
find it
Manos.
completely inhospitable, but I find that it is not so difficult if you try a different sort of living. Yes,
Okay.
the plants are unpalatable, and the beasts cunning, but you can't expect nature to offer you wine and sweets if all you do is ask.
Tell me of the Colossi.
They act like they are above everything, but they are mud and dust, like everything else in this world. They just aren't decent enough to admit it.
Tell me of the
The
Jotun.
Jotun have wronged the Colossi in the past, but the Colossi have a shared history with them. It was right to grant them mercy.
You're welcome. I'm glad you agree.
The heads of the city's inhabitants are as high in the clouds as the city itself, with their talk of religion and righteous gods. I much prefer to stay closer to the ground and stick to my roots.
Well, tell me about yourself.
I once tried to forge peace between the Jotun and the Colossi, but as I did, I became enamored of the simplicity they enjoy. I
Oh,
have
you're the
taken
one
to
that
living in this
gave all
old
the
camp
scrolls.
to try and enjoy it as I can.
Huh.
This is my home, but not for much longer. I moved out here to reconnect with my roots, you see, my heritage as a giant race. However, my time on my own has come to an end. I am ready to take the next step and go and live amongst the Jotun of the Teeth of Naros. There are only loose ends that need to be taken care of, but I have sworn off Idylla for all days I have left.
You want to live with the Jotun?
Karunk was my chief concern with me trying to move in with the Jotun. Now that he is dead, it seems to be the perfect time to do this. The logical step
Okay.
is that I must live among the Jotun. Yes, I do. I have lived on my own in this abandoned Jotun camp long enough.
I mean, I can travel to Idylla for you.
Would you? I will reward you for your help. I will not be needing the coin where I am going. I want for my family ring, currently in the hands of my brother Heliodorus, and to see my journal delivered to my old comrade Darius. But, perhaps most of all, I want you to find my wife, Corina. I would like you to bring her here to me.
And if she doesn't want to?
You must retrieve my family ring, deliver my journal, and speak with my wife.
Okay, how do I get the ring?
The ring is currently in the possession of my rather odious brother Heliodorus in Idylla. I doubt he will surrender it kindly.
You're asking me to steal it.
He hides it
Okay.
in the living quarters of Idilla. You can try liberating the ring yourself, or finding a way of dealing with my brother.
Dealing? Oh, this is sounding far more sus than I initially thought it would be. Okay, and what do I say to Karina?
Convince Karina to come down from the city and see me. If you could bring her here, then I can talk her into living with me and the Jotun.
After what you just said about how I should get the ring off your brother, I'm starting to have extreme doubts.
My journal needs to be delivered to my friend, Darius. He is most likely camped out somewhere in the teeth of Naros.
Okay. Well, that part I can probably do.
Be quick, Beckend. I must get to the Jotun soon. There's not really enough space in this camp for two.
Did he just tell me to get lost? I think he did. Have to give me a list of extremely questionable things to do for him. What a scoundrel. All right. But it's time for tea break, so turn the shield off so you can enjoy the scenery a bit. And I'm going to go on tea break. I have returned. And I bring with me a giant cup of chai. Right. Now then, I want to turn back on my shield. Probably want to summon my Fey Gjorta. We'll go out. We'll have a bit of a scrap. And then... Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Nope. No teleporting. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. Oh, my fate. Stop stealing my fate. It's important. I need it. I hate you. You got things to drop for me now. Okay. Well. Something that drops down from over there. Got some hidden gubbins over here. Take all. Oh, I probably need to use a litany. Sure, we'll use the one for Inadon. This gives us critical hit. Not a bad one. Why reckon just once when you can re-reckon your reckoning? Asking the important questions there. Of course. Never going to be easy. However, if you come at me from this one direction, it is actually going to be a lot easier to fight you, because you get interrupted by my attacks. Which means I should be able to handle this quite handedly. There we go. Ooh. Signet of Andronikos. Not bad. I'm not going to use it, but it's not bad. Fill the amphora. And my question is, can I just teleport back with it?
By the magnificent graces of Athene, a city was built upon gloried heights. So stood Idilla in bountiful tribute, a colossi bastion, the virtue of the Uranos. We build this for you, Athene. We build this for you, our blessed goddess.
Oh, okay. We can now do other things. So I can now get unlocks a delayed special attack for the staff and the chakram. Reduces scepter cost by 3%. Arcane Fury, delayed attack with the staff that launches an elemental escape. A delayed attack with the chakram, damaging enemies while launching yourself back out of danger. Ooh. Also, they have a chance to siphon health from your enemies and send it to you. That's actually quite a high chance, to be fair. Or, while Sphere of Protection is active, ethereal orbs are created around you which deal damage to enemies they hit. Invokes 2 ethereal orbs that each deal 50 physical damage. I am very much okay with this, but we're going to be going with you in... Oh, no. Okay. I need to pop 1 point in that so I can take this. There we go. Next level. They can apply damage over time in addition to their base damage. Confirm. Confirm. There we go. All right, let's check out these new moves. All right, chakrams. Here we are. Elemental escape. Okay, attack. Wait. Attack again. All right. Let's try it out. Okay, I like that. I like that, actually. Yes, I do like that. I must tend to the Evan roots. I see no reason as yet why I shouldn't be able to simply teleport up to Idilla and tend to the Evan route. Yeah, attack combos that require delays are kind of probably the ones that I struggle with the most, if I'm perfectly honest. There we go. That was nice and easy. Probably because I'm a bit of a button masher in combat, so my timings are always off. Fair. Well, that was worth quite a lot.
You have watered the Evan root.
I have.
Thank you, friend. I can finally set aside the burden of this work. Without you, the Evan root surely would have died before the heir arrived. Please take this ring for your part in helping me. And by way of advice, there is a wild variant of Evan root in these lands. Water them like you did this one, and the rewards may be of use.
Ooh. There's a wild Evan root?
There is a wild variant of the Evan root that grows throughout the teeth of Naros. You should be able to harvest them, but they will need water from the amphora, just as the main Evan root did. Since they are wild, they require less water. But after harvesting a few, you'll have to refill the amphora to continue.
Noted. Noted, noted, noted. Well, let's have a look at that ring. +1 to detect hidden. Oh, I want it, but the only thing I would give up for it is the 14% experience, which means I won't give it up for it. But it's cool to have. It would mean that I would normally be able to get rid of one of the items.
I almost did not see you.
Hello.
What brings the beckoned to me on this day?
Well, Histis sent me to talk to you.
You have seen Histis? I have not heard from him in so long. I was worried something had happened to him. What business has he sent you on?
Flip the card.
Histis has made his decision to live in the teeth of Naros and study the Jotun, just as I have made my decision to stay in Idylla. My place is here. As comforting as it is to have word of him, I will not be following my husband. Tread carefully if you are heading into the sewers.
Well, drat. However, I mean, if I'd known that that conversation was coming up,
Keep the peace.
perhaps I could have just said, you know, it wants you to go there, and then come back with a potion of persuasion. I think I even have one on me, but
Yes?
alas.
What's this? Do you bring news from below?
I do.
Histis has the nerve to call himself a brother, living in the wilds, acting like a savage? Might as well be a marauder. Do not trouble me with such talk. I know the sins of my people well enough. We all do.
But that is why we need to build up our persuasion.
My brother? I would hardly consider Histis family anymore. He left that behind when he turned his back on civilization, like one of those marauders. What business has he sent you on, Beckond?
Sure, I'll buy the ring.
The ring is an heirloom, so to speak, but there is little wisdom in hanging on to such things, should their time be reached. It is in my chest over there. Here is the key. My family has done much for this city, so we are given our own private station in these quarters. They serve well enough, but I cannot say they compare to the home we had before we came to these blasted lands. Yes, farewell.
I expected the Beckoned would arrive sooner or later.
There we go. I think I will take all of these things, actually. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, that's one thing dealt with, at least. Talk to Themyscalea. Why do I need to talk to you?
Greetings. I hope you have had some success collecting the artifacts around the teeth of Naros.
I have, actually.
They are strewn throughout the teeth of Naros. They may be hidden in forgotten corners, or they are little things of no intrinsic value. But as my people are so be careful with them.
I thought I had picked some up, but apparently not.
I expected the Beckoned would arrive sooner or later.
His wife won't be joining him, but honestly, my conscience rests a lot easier, given that, if I'm perfectly honest. The fact that we were able to just buy the ring as well also makes me feel a bit better. We've got to go there. Complete Histis' task.
Greetings, stranger.
What was the last one? Deliver the journal. Fair enough.
You must be the Beckoned.
Yeah, it was a bit of a coin toss ultimately. We could go to Nurita's font, top up the amphora. Then move on. Is that what the wild one looks like? It is. Okay. No reagents found, of course. Oh, we're going to see them everywhere now. Ice. Even roots. Okay. A troll, okay. I am all in favor of taking you on. Question is whether I'm going to be able to do it without you. Hi. Kapow! Nope. Nope. Oh my god, if you've turned it off now. Oh, I got away with it. But I need to do a lot of damage very quickly because my reckoning mode is running out. And I had to go into this mode quickly because I don't have time for you to take it off me. Okay, gonna use an experience potion. If I even actually have one. You know what? Maybe I've used them all up. Greater social... Yeah, social grace would have been the one to use. Persuasion by 2. There we are. Minor experience booster. So a booster on top of double experience. That was a pretty sizable chunk there. Very okay with that. Yeah, one of the things that I really like that in Baldur's Gate 3, when I go into a scenario, when I'm talking to someone and I have to make a roll for something, I can choose at that point if I have buffs available to use them. I would love for there to be something like that in this game because honestly, right now it comes down to whether you know you're going to need that buff or not. And if you don't know, then quite often you've lost the opportunity to use it anyway. So there's almost no point in carrying around buff potions for that reason. Unless you're content enough to save scum, which, you know, of course I'm not. The Air Shrine. Hello, Athene. Hi. I'm not okay with this. Ow. Really not okay with it, actually. Who the heck are you? Man, just visit a shrine and suddenly getting mobbed by people. This is why no one likes you and people are willing to pay for your trinkets as proof of your death. Even Goku would be disappointed. Goku could be like, well, they seem strong, and normally I would want to fight you, but no. No, you disgust me too much. That's how much nobody likes you. Even Goku would not fight you. If I had a pouch for each Aavak stream I watched in a row, I would have 3. It's weird that this has occurred. Hey, Lazarus, how you doing, mate? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And donk. A Master's Buckler. Hello.
Hello there, Beckoned. Been travelling in the teeth of Naros?
I have.
The teeth of Naros is a very dangerous place. Even those that know the dangers well can still find themselves at its mercy, or lack thereof.
I wonder if those swirls in their, like, around their cars and their thighs and their elbows, I wonder if those are like colossi versions of tattoos or scarification.
We have earned much for our closeness with the gods, but we have a duty to share that connection with all of Amalur.
All of Amalur.
The Jotun have old ties to the colossi, very old ones. We marshaled their strength for the glory of Athene before we came here. We felt ourselves their custodians, but they viewed us as masters, and their resentment only grew from there. With this city still being incomplete, I have found myself more interested in research than the gods. We have been given the light of Athene, but we should share that with as many as we can. Istus is a dear friend of mine, formerly a peer, but as we tried to build ties with the Jotun, well, things turned. I am
Darius.
a diplomat, so to speak. Though they lack our grace, some of the brutes of this place have in them a shred of reason.
Wow, how very
the
Roman
marauders were
sounding of you.
once thinking, feeling colossi, and the Jotun were kin as well. I must try to appeal to their wisdom.
Oh, I wonder what would have happened to Histis if I had encouraged Secunda to put all of the Eton or the Jotun to death because of the rebellion. Would Histis have... Would that have changed his entire quest line? Because, I mean, it's hard to live with the Jotun if they're all dead.
This is Histus's research. So that must mean he is preparing to go live with the Jotun. I cannot say I completely agree with Histus's methods, but I can respect his intent with his research. Thank you, Beckend. Wish him the best for me.
I will.
Be
I should have
careful.
read the book. I
nothing
didn't
safe
read the
down
book
here.
first. Damn it all. What a pain.
You must be the beckoned, the blessed visitor from an unknown land. But perhaps, if you have the strength to reach these lands alone, then you are strong enough to aid me.
How can I... Well, first tell me what you
Imposing
need.
and indignant creatures, we Colossi have managed to drive the majority of them from this vicinity. But those
Is that
that
a
remain
floating
have
pot?
started digging. For what? I don't truly know. Only that they seek some means of retribution. I would prefer to stay within the
It is a
sturdy
floating
walls
pot.
of Idylla, but nothing can really substitute for practical experience, can it? This is the homeland of the trolls, so to speak. I aim to study them, so I must do so in the wild. Idylla is indeed the most beautiful city one will ever see, for the gods themselves inspired it.
Tell me of yourself.
I manage to do what I can in the way of study. There are few resources available for a student of history out here. But it is important nonetheless. Where would we be if not for historians? How would we have acclimated to this land so quickly?
What would people made of stone even need to go? Well, that's the thing, is they're not made of stone. It's actually addressed earlier. I can't remember who it was who said it. It might have been Secundra, who made a point of saying, well, while we look like we're made of stone, we are just flesh. If you cut us, we bleed.
There were tomes and prayers written in your honor centuries ago. We were forced to leave them behind, but if only you had seen them.
What do you need of
I
me?
have been studying the trolls in the area and have seen something of great concern. The trolls have unearthed a number of urns which possess a deadly magic. They are curious, for as long as we have been here, my people have not encountered the like of these urns, nor the ashes they contain. I lack the strength to face the magics of these urns, but Athene is in your thoughts. You could destroy them.
What kind of magic
The
is
trolls believe these urns to be artifacts of the god Naros, but the ashes they contain have a vile, corrupting magic. I fear what may happen if the trolls are left in control of these urns, and the power they contain.
this? I'll find and
Thank
destroy
you
them.
for your help with this. The ashes contained in those urns are too dangerous.
Where can I
There
find
are
them?
troll dens scattered around the teeth. It is probably best to start your search there.
Very well.
However, you will be able to feel the dark magic when you are near to one of the urns.
And by
Safe travels,
feel,
Beckoned.
I'm concerned about this. By feeling the magic, There's gonna be another curse, like this stupid one that keeps robbing me of my fate. I have a funny feeling that's exactly what it's gonna be. Can't say I'm best pleased with this situation. Not even slightly. Primos Talisman. Okay. Not one that I want to keep, but definitely not terrible. Alright, okay, let's have a look. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the troll den there. There'll probably be another troll den down in that direction, I should imagine. Destroy that one there. Destroy this one here. There was a troll den over there, but perhaps I've already broken that one. Okay. Alright, well, we'll wipe these out, grab these chests. We must be getting close to the point of having completed all of the tasks, all of the lore stones. Which will be particularly good, as that will mean that I will get whatever bonus we get from having lore stones in this area. Hopefully I didn't break any of the eggs. I don't think I did. And I know that you can probably guess the far the eggs, but look, okay? At some point, you have to ask yourself, are the gubbins worth it? And I realize that this means that I might never become an Archon of the Gubbins Goblin Guild. Maybe I'm okay with not reaching that lofty spire and being more of a middling Gubbins Goblin, but having a lighter conscience. Maybe doing the right thing is sometimes worth more than being the goblin with the most gubbins. I know, it's a crazy thing to say, but here we are. Trailblazer, you so thoroughly explored the Teeth of Naros that no inhabitant is foreign to you, no path unfamiliar, no secret hidden. +1 finesse abilities, that is huge. Your skill at navigating the Teeth of Naros has left you with a preternatural understanding of its wonders and dangers. I was not actually expecting that, and now I need to go and refill the amphora, but got a primal Evanroot. What the heck can I do with a primal Evanroot? This alchemical reagent, find an alchemical lab and you can combine it with other reagents to make powerful. But what could I do with it? Oh man, I need to know. A really nice salad? That is true. It could probably make one of the best salads, maybe even. Okay, watched by the gods. Right, well, we're right next to it, so I may as well go this way. But that was pretty cool. Let's just see. No, it won't be in there. Twist of Fate? Yeah, it is. It's a Twist of Fate. Nice. I don't know if there is a full list of the Twists of Fate. unlike the Law Stones, where you do have a full list of the Law Stones. We haven't done the She. I haven't done Dalantarth yet. Or Odorath. There must be something in Odorath. I need to go back there and have a look at that. Yeah, we've got one more here. Plus 2% bleeding damage and poison damage. That's actually kind of amazing. It's just down there that we need to go. But first we're going to go over here. Welcome back, Nico. I hope shopping went well, mate. Oh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, if I have to fight you, I want to be able to fight you and have big old experience rewards from it. I could have jumped down from there, actually. There's another Evan route. I mean, if all I have to do is just quickly water them. What? Did I not just refill it? Oh, my lord. Evidently, I did not. But if if it's just a case of just rewater, regather, rewater, regather, rewater, regather, that could potentially be amazing for alchemy later on when I've got a much higher chance of succeeding. Can I make sure? Yep, it is now done. Oh, your card is having a bit of a chip failure moment, is it? Oh, that sucks. I'm going to be honest, I need to get a card replacement, but mine is almost due to be replaced anyway. But it has started, like, sometimes it just doesn't detect it properly when I just tap. So I have to insert it and use my PIN code. It's a mild frustration, but okay, here we are.
So you have completed the tasks, but I do not see Corina. Then her choice is made.
It is.
Well, there is no more putting this off. I must take my leave. Well, the Jotun go with bare feet, so I will as well. Take my sandals, beckoned. They may be of some use to you.
Oh, god damn it. I want to use my... Like, is there no way that I can do that? It's so frustrating. Again, just not knowing when I need to use that potion. But this isn't very
smart. You should
smart.
not concern yourself with my affairs. I have studied the Jotun long enough. I know the risks, and I can avoid every single one of them. Now, take your due, and I will claim mine.
Very well.
Stay safe.
You too, buddy. It is quite frustrating, though, that I have these potions that would help with that, but I just don't have an option to use them when I need them. One health regen per second, 10% mana regen per second, 8% elemental resist, 8% damage resistance while dodging versus 5% critical hit damage, block efficacy, range block efficacy, melee block efficacy. Honestly, I mean, hell, I may as well go with that. Do I have anything else? Like Boots of Fury? Do I have anything that would go with that? Also, Vekreth. What's the other one I'm wearing? Vekreth's cap. Oh, it's because I want to have the third item. But for now, I'll go with this. Or maybe I'll go with these. I don't know. Chat, Fashion Souls time. This, Boots of Fury, or Colossi Sandals? Pure Fashion Souls. I don't care about the stats. I want to know what you think about the look. Sandals only work with socks. Ooh. What? You are a very sick puppy. Alright. Boots of Fury it is. Well, then that means that we're definitely not getting Vekreth's set up for now. So instead, I could go with something else. Can't use you. Actually, no, I can't. I've got nothing better. Or maybe. No, I think just keeping Vekreth's cap. Alright. That was an unsatisfying conclusion to that quest. But what can you do, you know? Because the sandals would work better with the rest of your outfit. Or not according to Enceladus the Freak. Socks with sandals, my lord. Deviancy. Nice. Stealth mode. I'd be very okay if I can just take you out before the others notice. Plomp. And I'm not there. Get back here. I don't want to fight them if I don't need to. Wait for them to turn the other way. That's a very interesting movement set you've got. Which way are you going to turn next? Because you are going to turn in a second. I know it. This way. The other one's going to do the same. Pretty much because the only way it could go is over here. Oh, okay. Right, if you turn back, I will make a dash. Hi. What are you doing? I wanted to kill him. What? There we go. Apparently he didn't notice that you attacked him. I swear, you are sometimes worse for me than you help. Nice and simple. I really should be using some of my gear.
Yet tragedy befell these giants, as in trying to force the Hyperion upwards, Athene was angered and made her rage known. And so the life was driven from some, the faith from many.
Forgive our trespasses, and bless us with wisdom. Athene the all-knowing, in whose name we pray.
Right, let's take these out. Should be fairly easy to take on. Oh, the body of the Alpha turret is still here. Interesting. I hadn't expected that. Oh, damn it. I really want to have Reckoning mode for taking on the trolls if I can. I'm not going to be able to do it for all of them, sadly, but at least I can try for one or two.